gospel rap artist. Can you tell us a little bit about who you are?
Yeah, so pretty much what you just said, NewMillennium. That's my name, man. Gospel rap artist. I'm from Harvey, Illinois. Well, born in Mississippi, raised in Harvey. You know what I'm saying? I've just pretty much been around the cities of Illinois, man. I had a journey throughout life, you know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful to still be here. Call myself a real artist too at the same time, because I speak about real stuff. I write about the realness that be going on in this world, things that I've been through. So, and I'm full of love too at the same time. That's who I am, you know, since birth, you know, so that's me. NewMillennium, man. Y'all know what's going on.
Okay. So I see that you're into gospel rap,
Yeah.
and a lot of people probably say, well, you could probably do secular rap. So what made you want to do gospel rap instead? How did you get into gospel rap? Because it's easy, you know, to do secular rap.
Thanks. You know what, man? I started off kind of like really listening to music videos, watching music videos, listening and everything, and I could have chose to go that route, you know, because certain songs, they sound so good and it make you want to just go and write some stuff, whatever. But in my heart, I knew that wasn't me, because I knew I grew up different, you know, even though I did like certain artists. Like one of my favorite artists is Tupac. Really my number one favorite artist because of how he, what he represented, how he rapped, you know what I'm saying, and just his voice carried.
Yeah, you kind of sound like him.
Yeah, appreciate it. Everybody keeps saying. But yeah, it's just that the gospel rap really hit home because it was real. It was real. I believe God was real, Jesus was real, and so anytime I wrote about Jesus, anytime I wrote about my life, and it coincided with the gospel, with, you know, what I was going through in the Bible, you know, it made sense. You know, because if I wrote about anything else aside from the Bible, I would be more towards the world, you know, and it wouldn't have been right. You know, even though I was going through certain things, it's just, you know, it wouldn't have been right. I chose gospel because it was real to me. I felt close to God, and you know, the other worldly rap, I didn't feel close to it.
Gotcha.
You know, and of course I have my spirit.
So how did you come to Christ?
Oh man, I feel like I came to Christ in many different instances.
We'll start at the first one and give us the rest of them in order.
Man, I would say I came to Christ. Shoot, I would say the real time I came to Christ was downstairs in the family room in my auntie and uncle's basement. I was listening to Steve Harvey. He was hosting the Gospel Celebration Awards. He was hosting it, and he was just kind of telling a story about his life, and like when he got to crying, he was just saying he thanked God. You know, God saved his life. God is good, and all of that. But for some reason, it hit me. You know what I'm saying? When it hit me, I started crying. And then it was like after that, I surrendered to God. I asked God to come into my life. You know, even
How old were you?
Shoot, I was probably like, this was after high school, so I was about like 17, 18.
Okay.
I would say about 18, 19, around that area.
Wow. So you've been doing gospel music, but then at 18, you feel like that's when you really gave your life to Christ for the first time.
In a way.
Okay.
I did, because it was like I was already kind of going back and forth with certain things. But at that moment, I felt I was serious.
Okay.
I felt I was serious, and it was real, you know. And after I experienced that, I was like, okay, I'm about to dive into Christ, you know, into the Word of God. It was straight, but you know, I went through some stuff after that. So
I'm trying to understand, because I know that you grew up Christian. So I'm assuming that your childhood Christian was just like your parents took you to church, but you didn't have a full understanding, and then at 18, that's when that full understanding of God happened, and you actually surrendered for yourself versus someone telling you this is the way to go, right?
Right. Well, speaking of my parents, my auntie and uncle, they raised me at the same time. My dad, he kind of raised me a little bit, but my mom, she wasn't able to do that. But my auntie and uncle, they definitely took me to church, and that's how got more into church and everything like that. And I'm also a musician too, if I didn't let y'all know. Play drums, keyboard, sing, But other than that, I would say I didn't get a full understanding because, as you get older, you start to learn more and grow. So I have the basic understanding of who God was and me coming to God.
When you was a kid or
when I was a kid, when I was about 18, when I first came to him, and that was just kind of like the beginning of me really doing it. But in life, you're going to go through some stuff. But that was the first time.
Okay.
Because I felt changed. I felt different in art.
So, what made you start rapping in the first place?
Really, I started off singing first.
Okay.
So,
that's normal.
Yeah. So I started off singing first. I would say going back to the church, like I was telling y'all, I was in the choir, and I've been in the choir since I was younger. And as I got older, I kind of started to, taking a liking to my voice. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just one point, I was at home at my auntie no crib, and I started singing. And after I started singing, my sister was like, "Oh, Uncle Joy, Red can sing. Red can sing." I don't know, Kiki, I don't know if you're going to remember this if you watched it. But, "Oh, Red can sing, or something she was saying. And they heard it when I was upstairs. And
At what age?
I was about, I was young. I would say this is about like in 2006, 5. No.
So what grade if
I would
you
say
don't know what
2004. I'll probably say 2004, 2003.
Because we still don't know what age, though.
Age, I was about.
We don't know how old you is.
God, now I want to go all the way back. What age?
You don't have to give us specific, but we just trying to see the time frame. That's all.
Well, I'm 30. I'm 31 years old. Y'all can figure it out. So it was back around 2003.
Okay.
So whatever age that was, y'all can calculate that. Yeah. So I went from that to singing, and then, I tried rap out, and one of my first songs I wrote was oh, you know what? Honestly, I wrote a little R&B song for this girl. I forgot all about that. That was one little song that I had wrote, and then after that, I got into my first rap song was Unbreakable.
Wow, I remember that.
Yeah, Unbreakable. I wrote that in 2013.
Gotta put a snippet in here.
Yeah, 2013, Unbreakable. So rap, that when I got into rap, because rap was already in me. I was hearing, I knew certain songs. So when I went to rapping, it was like it kind of automatically came. So yeah, that's how I got into it. First song was Unbreakable.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what is your biggest challenge as an artist today?
Oh man, my biggest challenge. I would say my biggest challenge as an artist right now is getting people used to this realness of this music. Because it's real.
Do you feel like they offended, or they just don't want to hear it? What do you think it is?
I feel like I believe and I know in my heart that it hit home to them. So it's like they so used to listening to that other music. It's like it's grounded in them that when they hear this real music, it'd be like kind of like shunned a little bit.
So they feel offended.
In a way.
Okay.
In a way, or it could be they not used to it. It could be that too. But I think that's one, and then the second one I feel like would be I'm so used to because I know eventually God will make a way financially for me in the area of music, but I don't know why I just feel like sometimes it's the income of the music. Even though I know eventually God gonna bless, but it's the me, receiving from this, receiving the income from this, for me doing my gift.
Right.
But yeah, I feel like that would be the only thing. I know people gonna, say what they want to say about my music, whatever. But I don't, it don't matter.
So then my next question would be then, how do you handle criticism or negativity
Oh,
about
wow.
your music?
That was right on time. Okay. How do I handle that, man? At one point, and even in different instances, it depends. I may feel some type of way if somebody say some real stuff, about my music, like they don't like.
Have anybody ever told you something negative about your music?
Yeah, that didn't sound right.
Really?
I heard. Yeah, it was. I was promoting one of my older songs back a few years ago, and on Facebook, you know how you getting trolls and just.
What's the name of the song? Do you remember?
I think it was Unbreakable. No, Unbreakable. I'm sorry, it was Break You Down.
Okay.
Yeah, don't let them break you down. Y'all want to check that out? But yeah, it was Break You Down.
They said it didn't sound right.
Yeah.
Like the audio or the words, like the
just
message.
everything.
Oh.
I don't know what, but
wow.
they just said it.
Okay.
But it was just I just feel like some haters, whatever, like that. But if not, it's cool. Whatever they think, that's what they think.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that I handle these situations is I take it, I see comments, I listen, whatever it is, and I could tweak it, I could make something different, but I can receive the criticism. Like, it don't really matter.
So
if it hurt, it hurt. If it don't matter to me.
Okay.
Was you gonna say something else?
I was, but I forgot in the midst of you talking.
Oh.
I think it was because I know how sometimes when people get negative criticism, and I know that you said you could tweak it.
Yeah.
Is that something that you take back into the studio and you be like, oh, I'm not gonna do this, or I'm not gonna say this?
Yeah.
Or do you be like, nah, I know who I am, or like I know what I'm trying to do, so you just stick to what you do? Or do you feel like you kind of like tweak your music?
I do. It depends. Like, it's half and half. Certain things with me is half and half. Like,
okay.
Because I can go in there and change some stuff, especially if I want it to be in alignment with God, with what the words say, and what I believe.
Right.
I don't want to go in there and say something in my music that reminds people of the world, people of what the what rappers say and they stuff, or
that's
how
a
it
common
sound.
thing that people bring up today too.
Yeah. So I like, some stuff sound good. It sound good, but we want to be different. We want to be a different light, because we are light of Christ. We are salt on earth, so we have to be different. So I try my best to, be like that. And it was something else I was getting to. I wanted to be like that. And oh man, I just lost my thought. But yeah, for the most part, we are different. So I want to be that
Light?
different, huh?
That light, or
Yeah. Kind of like different, like a different artist, than
stand
any
out.
other artist. Yeah, I want to stand out differently. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. But
Okay. Why do you feel like gospel rap is important today?
Gospel rap is important today because we live in a different generation of people.
Talk about it.
I'm finna get into rap again. We need gospel rap because we taking what the devil did and we reversing it and bringing Christ in.
And that's kind of like what the devil do to God.
Yeah, so we doing it right back.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? We doing it right back. So he tried. And we came back with, we came back with Bizzle. We came back with people might not like him, but we came back with Lecrae. We came back with Trip Lee.
Okay.
Shoot, we came back with Red NewMillennium. We came back with that's a lot of y'all know what's going on. But it's just the rap is too common right now.
Right.
Like, it's out here, everybody hearing it. It changes the way people think, people live.
You're right.
So it's changing spirits, and it's for the worst. It ain't for the good.
Right.
It may seem uplifting a lot of times when it comes to certain, artists rapping and, spreading the message, whatever like that. But that's what they do. They have a certain agenda. Many may not know that they have a certain agenda, but they do. But as far as the gospel part, yeah, we bringing in light. We bringing in love. We bringing in conviction, the realness.
Okay.
We bringing in repentance.
Okay.
The kingdom of God, baby.
All right now. So that will lead me to ask you then, who are some artists that inspire your style of music? Because I heard you mention a couple.
Yeah. Ooh, it's a camaraderie. You know, if I said that right, but a camaraderie of artists. Like if you hear, it's like all together. Some secular and some are gospel. Just being honest. But
so list them.
Everybody created my sound. I would say number one was Bone Thugs and Harmony. I like the flow, the melody, the fast rapping. I grew up on that. You know, Tupac Shakur. Y'all know Tupac. Grew up on him. It's a rapper named Sada Baby.
Really?
Yeah, Sada Baby.
That's funny.
For real, Sada Baby. Yeah, it's a rapper named Sada Baby. I'm not introducing y'all to these artists. I'm just saying this is who created the sound that you all hear now, you know, through my music. With a lot of light and love and Jesus in the Bible. But Sada Baby, Tupac, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Bizzle, Trip Lee, I like Lecrae.
But who inspires your sound? Let's stay focused.
No, who inspired my sound is all of them.
Really?
But
Okay.
Number one, my recent, who inspired my sound recently, as far as me getting for real in it, is Tupac.
Got you. We can hear it.
Yeah.
We definitely can hear it. Okay, let's see. How do you feel when people connect to your music?
Man, I feel good. I feel good. I'll be cheesing to that. I can't help it though when they be like, yeah, I like that. Like, you know, certain people, they be like, yeah, I like your music. I let other people hear your music. I'll let it be like, oh, okay, that's what's up, man. You know, I hope they be blessed by it. You know, It's a blessing, like, knowing that people love your music. Because at a point of time, I was like, man, I ain't get no views. I don't know if people gonna listen to my stuff or anything. So I just be like, you know, start feeling down, low, and all of that. But you know, eventually God gonna make a way, and that's what He did. Like I always say it too. I always say a prayer, like, Lord, you know, bless my music, bless that it reach other people like that. But if I could just bless one, I would be good. I'll be fine, and it don't matter, you know, because I know one person is gonna, you know, if they love my music, they gonna keep listening to it, and then eventually they may have somebody else listen to it, you know. But if I get that one soul, that's fine with me.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, how do you make your music relatable to people?
How do I make it relatable? I would say, I make it real. I make it so real because I make it real to the point that I let them know in my music that we went through the same thing. We go through the same stuff.
Yeah, I know you are you are a great storyteller in your music.
Yeah, so I try to make it as relatable as I can, so I don't be, you know, because I hate to be just rapping and then I'm rapping about some other stuff.
Out of touch.
Yeah, out of touch. Like, that's why I don't rap about shooting guns and, you know, hitting other women, you know, even though I'm married, but it's like, just, you know, people be lying.
It's gospel rap for
yeah,
one.
yeah, like I'm saying, like, I don't want to be lying about stuff that I don't do. You know, so I make my lyrics, I write my songs as real as possible. You know, no other way. It's just me.
Right.
You know, it's just me.
How do you stay grounded in your faith as an artist?
Man. Shoot. How can I answer that?
Or just in general, what keeps you grounded in your faith?
What keeps me grounded? I would say what keeps me grounded is waking up every day and just thanking God that I see another day, and not even just that, because I know that's basic. But I would just say because I've been through things, and that has really shaped my mindset. You know, as a part, not as just artist, but me personally. Like it has shaped me to be more like Christ, to try to be better. You know what I'm saying? Even though I be going through different things internally, but overall, I know I got God.
Right.
And I know He got me. So I make sure that I stay grounded. I read my word almost every day. You know, if I don't read a lot, I'm going to read something.
Right.
You know, and that's just what it is.
I like that. So
Yeah.
give us an example of like something that you've been through that was like life-changing, that really shifted your faith in God. Like, was it a time, it could have been something bad, it could have been something good,
Right.
where you just saw something and it opened your eyes
Yeah.
to, like, it really pushed you in your faith to grow stronger and get closer to God.
Yeah.
Or something maybe you realize about people or anything, you know.
Yeah.
You got an example or a story?
I got a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna keep it limited. But I would say I had issues with going through with friends. You know what I'm saying? And just how people treated me in general. You know, me being who I am, I'm a nice person. You know, and I like to give, I like to love, and all of that. And people take your kindness for weakness.
Yeah.
And that's just what I've been through. You know, and God had to show me and open up my eyes. Like I would say, as far as like, yeah, like I was just saying with friends, you know, people that left me out, trying to meet them somewhere, and they sending me off, you know, pulling off in their car. I'm right behind them, they don't see me. I feel like they probably did see me. Pulling off in their car, and I'm coming right behind them, and it's just like, bro, we supposed to be meeting right here. Like, where you going, you know? But
wow,
that's
they
just,
never contacted you, or?
Nah, that was it after that.
Wow.
It was like, that was really the last straw of me.
It sounds like a setup.
Yeah, it could be. That's why I had to stop messing with certain people. You know, because I was already seeing signs with those people. And after that experience, I asked God, you know, even before that experience ended, I asked God to open up my eyes and let me see, and just to let Him know that if this thing happen again, God, I'm coming back to you.
Okay.
And it was like,
not coming back, you ran away.
Right.
Prodigal son.
Prodigal son, right, for real. That's exactly what that was.
I'm done.
That's a perfect picture for it too. But after that instance, I left. You know, I left those people alone, and I came back home.
Okay.
I went back home. You know, after messing around, being in the streets, acted up, and you know, that was that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. And ever since then, you just been running, huh?
Yeah, just run for the Lord.
That's what's up.
Run for the Lord. But I wouldn't say, you know, life happened. Life still happened after that, like certain things. But
and it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but I've definitely gotten closer to God after that.
Right.
You know,
it's always those experiences, like when you hit rock bottom in a situation, that bring you back closer to God.
Right.
It's exactly. So beautiful because you get to see how He works.
Yeah.
For real.
That's
you
real.
know.
That's real.
I'm trying to think of something else that I want to ask you, but is there anything that you would want the world to know about you or your music? Like anything else?
What I want to say is,
like, what's your, I guess, your message?
I got a message.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let y'all know what I represent and what I want my music to do for you. You know,
tell us.
It just is what it, you know, what it is. So first I'm gonna say, what I want this music to do for you is change your life.
Okay.
Change your life, change your circle, you know, change your mind, you know, overall, and live by it. You know, it's going to be challenging. You know, I'm not looking for you to use my music as a Bible, but just listen to it. And just feel what I'm saying and see if it's real. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pointing you directly to Jesus.
Yes.
I'm pointing you directly to Him, and I'm letting you know what I've been through, because we all been through the same stuff. we all go through the same situations in a way. You know what I'm saying? And just to let you know, you're not alone. You know, God is love. You are loved by God. He loves all of us, and He is home. And that is my music, home.
Love it.
Yeah, and that's just what it is. Take it how you want to take it. Like I always say, just take it how you want to take it. You know, call it what you want. Song got already. Y'all go check that song out. Call it what you want. But yeah, other than that, my music is home. It's home to the homeless, and that's what it is.
I like that.
Jesus is Christ, man. Y'all know what's going on.
You definitely have a comforting spirit about yourself.
Thank you.
Even though you're a rap artist,
Yeah.
I could see it's a certain light that you have that not a lot of gospel rap artists have.
Yeah.
You know, you hear some gospel rap and it still sounds secular. And some people may say the beat sounds secular.
Yeah, that's what they gonna say.
But how can a beat be secular? It's more so about the message.
Yeah.
The words. Because words are powerful. It's power in the tongue, life and death.
Right.
So I'm just grateful that we had you on today.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you answering all of our questions.
Yes, sir.
And I hope that the world knows you a little bit better and that your music continues to reach the masses,
Sure.
and that it brings change and light into the world.
Yeah.
And we thank you for coming on.
Yes, sir. Y'all know what's going on, man. Red NewMillennium. Yes, sir.